The stage is set for the gold medal match of the Pro Mixed Doubles. It's the Jigsaw Health Tournament of Champions here in Brigham City, Utah. ESPN Plus is your home of everything pickleball this evening. Michelle McMahon alongside my counterparts, top senior pro Dave Fleming, 7-time medal winner from the U.S. Open, Dominic Catalano, bringing you all the analysis for this stringent gold medal final. We have Simone Jardim and Ben Johns warming up on the court. They will square off for the second time today against Catherine Parenteau and Riley Newman. Earlier today, Parenteau and Newman fell in a 3-game match to these two. So what does that mean context-wise? If Ben Johns and Simone Jardim drop this first match of 3, we will go to another match, 1 game to 15, to determine who the gold medal winner is. Gentlemen, what are your early expectations in this game? Parenteau and Newman put up a good fight the first time around today. How do they crack them here second time around?
You want to play a game?
I do.
You want to play a little game, Dave?
I do.
All right, just like yesterday, I'll let you pick. Go ahead, Dave. Who do you want? Who are you going to pick? We're going to coach up our teams.
Yep. I'm taking Parenteau and Newman.
All right, you go first.
And I'm saying...
You're in their corner. You're their coach. What do you got for them?
Love what we just did there. Took care of business in the bronze. Riley, I love how aggressive you were in the middle. Catherine, stay on point with what brought you here, which is the resets. When you get something up, do it. Don't be scared to go behind the guy. And hey, if we want to play the heads up and we feel it's working, let's not just plan on stacking Riley to the left side the entire time. Let's see, how do we feel most comfortable coming into this? But Riley, I want you to be an animal. I want you to be an animal. And Catherine, I want your resets to be the best they've ever been. I want you to channel the Catherine I saw last night. You're a champion, Catherine. Go out there and be a champion again tonight. Let's go.
For context, Catherine Parenteau won gold in the women's doubles finals last night. All right, Dom, other side of the team, other side of the matchup. What are you saying?
All right, so I have Ben and Simone in my corner, and I'm just looking at them and going, be you. Just be you. You are the 2 best players in this sport. Go out and prove it. Go out and show everybody why you're the #1 male and #1 female in the sport, and why that you're not only the #1 male and female, but you're the #1 mixed doubles team, and you have been for years. Not only do you mesh well, but you play well together. And how do they play well together? They let Ben Johns be Ben Johns. They let him be aggressive. Ben, you go out, you be aggressive, you do what you're going to do, but don't get sucked into the game of Catherine Parenteau and Riley Newman like you did in game 1 earlier today. They got sucked in, they lost. Then they fixed it. They went back. And Ben Johns looked at Simone and says, Simone, go cross-court to Riley Newman. Don't be not afraid, but don't be challenged and think that he's going to do anything with it. Go backside behind him, keep him honest, and do that. The more you two move the ball around and you let Ben Johns be active, the better you're going to be. So right now, get on court, do what you do, just be Ben Johns and Simone Jardim, and you're going to come out 2021 Tournament of Champions winners.
You're witnessing world-class talent here in the sport of pickleball, the fastest-growing sport in America. Simone Jardim in the pink, Catherine Parenteau in the all-black outfit. Ben Johns on the left-hand side of your screen in the white as they get warm-ups going. Earlier, we alluded to it in the bronze medal match, Dominic, that Riley Newman took the left side of the court with his forehand in the middle with Catherine Parenteau. But earlier in the match against Simone and Ben, they switched that. They put his backhand in the middle. Do you anticipate that same adjustment in this gold medal match?
I'm looking at Riley Newman and Catherine Parenteau to start off like they did early, and they're going to go reverse. I want them to start how they did with Parenteau on the left and Newman on the right. But we're going to see if they do come out that way. It doesn't look like they're going to start that way unless Riley Newman does have the ball, unless he's going to start serving here. I don't know. But we'll see that. But when I talk to them right there, there's 2 keys, all right, for them that they said. 1 is limit the unforced errors. They know that you're playing the best team in the world right now. You have to limit the unforced errors. And 2, their energy level has to be at its peak. Right? Riley Newman plays best, Dave, when he's found fire, and so does Catherine.
For sure.
Catherine Parenteau, 27 years old, based out of Naples, Florida. She will kick off our serve here in this gold medal match, best 2 of 3. Games to 11. That ball is called good by Riley Newman. Side out awarded.
You told him to be the best player in the world, Dom. Good job.
0-0-1.
And he is. And he just did and proved it with a little backhand cross court.
Just long for Ben Johns. Ben Johns with the second serve and a funny bounce.
And Ben looks down at the ground.
Like how? I mean, that went off the end of the paddle.
0-0-1.
Catherine Parenteau takes back over the first serve on their side.
Second serve.
Another close call. Ruled good.
Derek Prince confirms the call.
0-0-2.
Simone Jardim ripping it off the hop. Picking up the pace, Simone Jardim. It works. They earn back the serve.
0-0-1.
Keep doing it, Riley.
Yeah, he had the right read.
Yep.
Jardim
Second serve.
goes wide. Second serve will go to her partner, Ben Johns.
0-0-2. Point.
Bounce off the net. Unlucky for Catherine Parenteau. Jardim and Johns on the board first. Newman misses another overhead, Dom, another killer
Yeah, just
for him.
can't do that right there. And he's trying to hit that so hard instead of trying to hit an angle.
If you missed our earlier match, you missed a key overhead against this duo.
Yeah, he wasn't happy I brought it up in the interview just now. He goes,
I can see why
He
that
goes,
is.
I remember missing that, but thanks for reminding me again, Dom.
3-0-2.
You got right in his head. Way to go, Dom. Just kidding.
Wow. And Nettie again. Parenteau's had 2 balls go off her body and paddle, and
4-0-2.
Johns
need
and
something
Jardim
to fix that.
off to a 4-point run and lead. Ooh, a little extra for the style points, Ben Johns. Unsuccessfully, but looked cool.
Yeah,
There it is right there on the replay. Goes around the back, but unfortunately the whole court's open.
0-4-1.
Parenteau and Newman have a 4-point deficit to claw their way out of. Not a whole lot of room for error against the best team in the world. Cross-court dink battle results in an error for Jardim. Parenteau will take it as they crack the scoreboard for the first time tonight.
I'm playing it straight up right now. We'll see if they do anything different, but Catherine's on the left now.
And that was the setup right there that got them that 11-5 victory,
Yeah.
was when they put Catherine in front of Jardim for that play, and they kind of shortened the court.
Side out.
And that ball right there was what Jardim and Johns weren't doing. They weren't pulling Riley back
4-1-1.
and forcing mistakes.
Simone Jardim back to serve.
Second serve.
Goes short on the drive. Ben Johns takes over as a second server. Jardim with quick hands. Riley Newman a little bit faster. Earning the side out unscathed in that rally.
141.
Down by 3 for Newman and Parenteau.
Second serve.
He just puts so much pressure on you in the middle. You're almost trying to guess where he's going to go with it, too. And Parenteau guessed sideline, and he goes middle.
And if you keep the dinks down, lower, he can't hurt you. But it's easier said than done. That point, they played perfectly. Their dinks were lower, they win the point.
Newman with a strong finish.
And again, Catherine Parenteau attacks a higher dink. There's nothing wrong with that. Take it to him.
Now trailing only by 1.
Side out.
Great job by Jardim finding the feet of Parenteau. Again, and it's finding them exactly at the shoe tops. If you find her feet 6 inches out in front, she digs that ball up. So precise to find a winner.
Not an error you'd like to give up at that point. Jardim and Johns get the 2-point lead. Simone Jardim, the first server. What an angle for Ben Johns. Makes it look easy on the backhand.
It was a misdirect.
Yes.
Yeah, he went up big like he was going to smash that forehand, and he just inside outs it beautifully.
Jardim and Johns regain a 3-point lead. Johns so smooth in his movement, sideline to sideline. Not much he can't get to. Just wide, Riley Newman and Catherine Parenteau fighting off some pace with the defense. Not enough, though. Jardim continues the run.
Under siege right now.
Yeah, and that whole point, or not the whole point, but the last 3 shots, Jardim was out of bounds. She was still looking for that Ernie. When you have Ben Johns on your side, you can do that.
Ball's called good by Catherine Parenteau. Jardim and Johns up by 5.
And
3
they did
points.
okay before, but they've been playing it straight based on their score, and the deficit has come in this formation.
Yeah.
And there it is again with Parenteau in front of Jardim. They might want to switch back to
You have
Newman
to keep
in
a
front
tag
of it.
count.
Yeah, because
Jardim
we saw that earlier,
Parenteau
because when they fixed it,
battle.
when Ben and Simone fixed that, that's what happened. Riley would go cross court to Simone, and then all of a sudden Jardim, if she got one up, she would just go inside out just a little bit. And when she did that, she would tag Catherine, and she did it like 2 or 3 times.
Timeout is called on the floor. Jardim and Johns handedly up in game 1, 2 points away. This one is best 2 of 3. If Jardim and Johns win this one clean, they are the gold medal winners. If Parenteau and Newman can claw their way back in, we've got another game to 15 after a 3-game match.
So are you looking, Dave, for Catherine and Riley to switch it up here?
Yeah, I think they should. You know, they were right there. And again, they've been giving no hand signals, so they're not even faking out of it so far. We'll see if they do here. But this pattern over the last several points has not been there for them.
2 on the right. Time is in. 9-3-1.
Jardim has been at least on a 6-point run and is still the first server. Not a lot of room for Newman and Parenteau to get back in. Game point.
And I think Catherine was switching there and was in such a hurry. Blasted the return deep.
And we'll give him the benefit of the doubt with the altitude, coasting some of these balls more than usual, especially for Florida-based players. Just long for Jardim. Ben Johns, the second server. Game point still awaits.
10-3-2.
And game one goes to Simone Jardim and her partner Ben Johns, winning that one 11-3. This one is best of 3 though in this gold medal match. Our coverage continues here on ESPN Plus. Stay tuned for game 2 right after the short break.
All right, game 1. Coach.
Jackpot. Hurry up. Their lunch break is almost over.
Ben, Irina. Are you guys almost done? We gotta get that new fruit punch flavor ready to ship.
Sure thing, Carissa. We were almost finished.
Good, we got a lot of orders to fill. Why are you guys wearing ski masks? It's like 110 degrees out.
Bad hair day?
Always goofing around.
With Simone Jardim and Ben Johns victorious, game 2 is moments away from being underway here at the Jigsaw Health Tournament of Champions in Brigham City, Utah. As we welcome you back on Championship Court. Beautiful scenery here with mountains surrounding us.
Game 2. Time is in.
Jardim will take over the first serve. Parenteau and Riley Newman have one last chance to get their way back into this gold medal match. Newman setting the tone early.
So they said, all right, it worked earlier in the day. We're going back to it. And they're stacking Newman to the right.
Second serve.
It's a tough ball for Parenteau. She's trying to speed that up from her shin. On the
And
move.
on the move. Yeah, not even stationary.
Ben Johns sails it long.
Michelle calls altitude.
Altitude.
1-0-2.
Except for, yeah, altitude. Thinking maybe he was used to it, but nope. Parenteau coming in hot.
So you can slide to that sideline and just sit forehand. Your backhand's out.
2-0-2.
Right.
Riley Newman on a 2-point run. Ben Johns with the Ernie successfully executed.
Side out.
And you have to see that so early, Michelle, to be able to make that move. And not only is he the most talented player, but he's the smartest and knows the tendencies of all the players out here as well.
Tier 1.
It's a scary combination.
Yes, it is.
Michelle McMahon, Dominic Catalano, Dave Fleming on the call with you today, bringing you this gold medal match. Ben Johns taking over the second serve. Looking to maintain their supremacy atop the mixed pickleball world. Newman picks up the pace, catches Ben Johns on his backside.
This pattern will make him work.
2-0-1.
Just wide for Ben Johns, and a 3-point lead early for Parenteau and Newman, and they need it.
3-0-1.
A little bit of ping pong in that rally. Ultimately, Ben Johns and his fast hands.
3-0-2.
But Parenteau was there sitting on the forehand that set them up. That was a point they should have won.
What a shot from Simone Jardim with the backhand down the middle.
I thought Ben Johns was going to put that ball away, and he didn't. He reset that ball, and then all of a sudden Simone comes in and put that away.
She says, don't worry about it, I got you. Just long for Parenteau. Jardim and Johns.
And that's what they talked to you about. Just none of those can happen in this match. When you've got a ball that you can actually take advantage of, can't miss it.
Second serve. 1-3-2. Point.
Another unforced error for Parenteau.
It looked like Parenteau was feeling Ben Johns coming over.
There was a V.
Yeah, Ben closed that out really quick, and Parenteau was trying to be really perfect with that shot.
Just wide for Ben Johns.
Truly can't believe he missed that. It's one of his favorite shots, just holding that backhand and then flicking it across court.
Great defense by Newman. Hanging in with the drop shot. Ben Johns keeps them back. Just wide for Parenteau once again.
Great job to scrap back to the line there, and then when you do sit on the sideline and you've got it, you can't have the paddle face open at all for Parenteau or it'll pull wide.
Ben Johns commanding the offense as he does best.
2-3-1. Second serve.
Ben Johns takes over the second serve.
No recall. 2-3-2.
Trailing by one. What a lob choice for Jardim. Ben Johns with the finish. Jardim and her consistency, keeping them alive in that point.
We're in for some long points in this setup
No
here.
doubt.
We
No
really
doubt.
are.
Because everyone knows where the ball's going.
Jardim loading up, ready for the backhand.
So she's allowed to hug the line, but because of her side of the court, she's sitting backhand. So right in the wheelhouse. Great strike by Jardim.
Just long for Parenteau. Another unforced error on their side.
5-3-2.
Crafty serve by Ben Johns.
Side out.
Nice shot by Parenteau. Johns didn't get the attack where he wanted it.
3-5-1.
She did a good job of using that pace.
What a finish. Riley Newman spots the opening down the middle and rips it.
Four, 5-1.
Just long for Parenteau.
Seen a couple of those.
Yeah, same kind of thing, Dave. She's hitting that on the run. That was a better setup.
Higher
That ball's a little higher,
4,
but she
5-2.
just floated that and let that go too much. Got to get that under control. We saw her do it a dozen times yesterday.
No doubt.
Simone Jardim, all smiles after that angle.
Yeah, I mean, she threw a forearm shiver to Ben Johns to get out of the way so
Boxing
she
out
could
for the
take
rebound.
that. Yeah.
Here on ESPN.
Great defense by Parenteau. Ben Johns not giving her a thing.
You don't usually see a look away reset on an overhead, but Parenteau executed that brilliantly there.
Second serve.
This is the gold medal match. Perennial powers of Simone Jardim and Ben Johns. Handling game number 2 comfortably with a 2-point lead. Still close.
And I think that's what Newman and Parenteau need to do.
Yeah.
They can go flat a couple, but give me that cross court just to keep Ben honest. Keep it low so he can't do much
That's
with
the thing.
it.
The dink has to be low. Don.
Yes. But get that ball moving a little bit.
Effortless defense on the ATP for Ben Johns.
I mean, if we're right on that line that he covered, he straddled the line, got his paddle down, and just reset it perfectly.
5-6-1.
Just long. Ben Johns just makes the sport look so easy, and it's not. At this level, anyway.
Yeah, took a big swat at that one, though, and we're knotted.
Couple of unforced errors, and they're in it.
Second serve.
Newman wishes he could have that one back. He takes over the second serve.
Yeah, he won't miss that often, if ever again in this match.
So as the lady counterpart in mixed, sounds like you have to be very consistent. You have to be able to hit drops and dinks low to the net. And anticipate when your partner bails on the play. What a finish for Ben Johns.
He broke the ball.
He broke the ball.
He put a hole in the ball.
Oh. Unforced errors look pretty even on both sides. Jardim and Johns, 9 unforced errors so far to Parenteau and Newman's 8. Still have the edge in game totals, though.
No.
Everybody goes, Ben's the one who broke it.
Yeah.
I mean, and Ben flattened that ball. That ball had a flat
How often
side
do you
on
see
it.
No, the 2 backhand misses were involved in that swing.
Many times you'll see the ball cracked. Very rarely will you see it flattened on the scene.
And I think what the referee was just telling Riley was, I got to see it. Let me see it. And everyone was kind of like, it was half a ball. So she had no problem with it. He was just getting rid of the ball. He wasn't out of frustration hitting that ball out.
That's funny. Nobody's questioning that ball is definitely broken. Ben John's so good on his backhand, sets up the forehand and finishes. They claim a 1-point lead in game number 2 of this gold medal match. Pro mixed doubles. What a serve for Ben Johns, who almost is stumped by his own spin.
Yes, that's exactly what happened. You put that much spin on it, you're going to have to deal with it when it comes back. Oh no, another ball's needed.
And that one's out of the park.
Ben,
Home run for Ben
Ben
Johns.
apologizes to the little guy in front that he gave a new haircut to. The kid's turned around. Look at him. He's rubbing his head over there going, I think it got me in the back. What defense from Parenteau, and then she gets the offensive shot she was looking for that whole time and just gets too much of it.
7-6-1.
Just long Parenteau.
2 in a row sitting there with the ball right in the wheelhouse and pulled it foul in baseball terms. Got to keep it in.
Johns and Jardim 2 points away. Excuse me, 3 points away from a gold medal in our Jigsaw Tournament of Champions
You saw the future there.
Yeah.
tournament.
9-6-1.
Call me a psychic. I'll take it. Just long for Riley Newman. Game match point for Ben Johns and Simone Jardim. Game on Ben Johns' paddle. Riley Newman tags him. Jardim will take the second serve.
10-6-2.
Parenteau and Newman playing it safe, just short in the net. Ben Johns and Simone Jardim maintain the helm of the Pro Mixed Doubles. They will earn their second gold medal in just as many weeks. And that was as dominating as it comes. A big congratulations to Catherine Parenteau and Riley Newman on a silver medal. We thank you for tuning in with us for this gold medal match. What a match, what a game. So much pickleball to be played. Our coverage continues on ESPN Plus. Stay right here. We've got more medal matches coming your way.
slightly favored backhand. Much hand-eye coordination.
Welcome back here to Championship Court. I'm Dominic Catalano, joined by our gold medalists at the Jigsaw Health Tournament of Champions, Simone Jardim and Ben Johns. Congratulations, guys, on your victory over Catherine Parenteau and Riley Newman. Again, you guys took control early in that first game. I'll start with you, Ben. What was your game plan going in that one, as opposed to when you played them earlier and they took game one? What was the difference in this game one?
Yeah, I think we were a little surprised their strategy on that first one, but we got used to it late in that first match. So them coming out, playing us again, I think we were just kind of ready for whatever they could throw at us. We had a strategy for whichever way they went, and we didn't come out flat. We came out firing and hitting our shots, and I think that's really it carried some momentum early, and then it never stopped.
And Simone, they tried to make that adjustment in game two and go back to that Catherine flat in front of you. It seemed like you were very prepared for that, and like Ben said, you had the two different game plans of what they were going to bring. You saw that, and it was like you were ready for that instantly.
I think, honestly, from the adjustment that we made, like when Ben said, don't be afraid to go cross-court, it made a world of difference for me because I gained my confidence back. I mean, I had no confidence until that point because I felt so limited to what I could do. And then once it's like, just go cross-court. As simple as that, It changes the game because now, like, I felt much, like, after that, I felt like, okay, I'll do that and I can cross-court dink all day long, and then Ben will get his ball, and that's it. And once I mean, it's hard. I've played against Ben plenty of times, a long time ago, and the hardest part is getting the ball away from him. Once he grabs a hold of it, it's hard. Like, I'm okay just standing on the side and watching it. It's beautiful from there.
And we were saying after game one, you guys took that game one, it almost looked like both of you took a sigh of relief after game one. Came over, Ben, you were hanging out in the corner, chilling, calm as can be. Simone, you're out here stretching, but you're dancing too at the same time. You're moving to the beat, right? And Dave and I are sitting in the booth going, this is trouble for everyone on the court right now because you're loose as can be. You're loose as can be. Was it something that it just seemed like, deep breath after that first game?
Yeah, sometimes when you have that double elim format, you can come out a little bit flat in the first game, especially because they just played and you didn't. So we've kind of been known to have some slow starts from time to time, and I think we kind of know that if we start strong, there's not much anyone can do at that moment. We were both playing well, and I don't think that was going to stop.
Yeah, well, again, Simone, I think Ben owes TOC a new ball, and he owes that kid over there in the corner a signed ball after that haircut that he gave him. So, again, you're talking about, too, when he hits that ball. I mean, it's over.
Absolutely. I mean, and I wanted to be able to say thank you to Tournament of Champions. It's been a part of our schedule for so many years, and to be able to come back here, and always when we come back, there's improvements, and the people from Utah are amazing. So many kids from Utah coming up, so exciting for the game. But I want to thank the clients for always doing a great job, and the city of Brigham City, because again, they always do a great job and accommodating us, the players.
Well, absolutely. Thank you, Simone. Thank you, Ben. Anyone you want to thank, Ben?
Well, first, I'd like to thank Simone for playing with me, and I'm glad I could get her last major. For those of you who don't know, there's the 3 major tournaments, and this was the last division she was missing, so now she's got the full spectrum.
Right.
I'd like to give a shout out to both my grandmothers for always watching me play. They always support and watch at home. So I've mentioned them before, and I really love them. And they're always texting me afterwards and stuff. So thank you guys.
Well, that's awesome. Congratulations, Simone. Congratulations, Ben. Your 2021 Jigsaw Health Tournament of Champions and gold medalists, mixed pro doubles, Simone Jardim and Ben Johns. Congratulations, guys. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we will have that senior pro mixed doubles gold medal match right here on Championship Court. Don't go anywhere.